Hi guys. It's in the evening here, and I just wanted to get on here a minute. Um, I guess to just document my story a little bit. I can't go into a lot of detail on what's happened the last few months because there's still some ongoing stuff, so I don't want to like go into a lot of detail on what's going on right now until I see exactly what's happening and kind of how God's working things out and everything. But one thing that I did want to talk to you about, I know I got the clothes from Shein and I did the try on haul and all that kind of stuff just to try to uplift my spirits a little bit and to do something that would bring me joy, and it did bring me joy. So thank you for watching those or commenting on them and everything. It definitely brought a smile to my face. And it's something that I plan on continuing to do, is just trying to find some outfits, maybe some shoes or whatever, just something to make me feel a little bit more confident, and to bring me joy. So I am going to continue to do that, but I'm not going to lie, today's been a hard day for me. I'm sitting outside in the backyard right now. That's why my glasses look like they're sunglasses. But it's been really hard for me today, and I can't really pinpoint everything as to why. I was really tired when I got up this morning, and I've been trying to take a bookkeeping training this week. It's an hour and a half every day, and I'm just trying to learn about QuickBooks and stuff, because I want to see if maybe that would be something that I might like to pursue. So I'm doing that every morning for like an hour and a half this week. And this morning it just took everything to even get me motivated enough to get up to do that. And then I guess that's what kind of tipped it off. It was that the training ran over and I wasn't watching the time well enough, and it ran over by 8 minutes, and so I had a counseling appointment scheduled for right after that. So because it ran over, then I tried to log in to do the counseling appointment, and the counselor had already left the meeting. So now I didn't get my counseling appointment today, and I'm going to get charged a no-show fee, and it just really upset me because I feel like I'm really trying. But some days are just like this, Things happen that are unexpected, and I guess I just felt some guilt over it, like, oh, you should have been watching the time more or whatever. But I really was trying to focus on learning, so I wasn't paying attention. And even though I set reminders on my phone, I hit snooze because it was set for 30 minutes prior to the counseling appointment to start. And so I hit snooze a couple of times, so I thought I still had time, and I didn't. So unfortunately, I missed the appointment, and that made me feel bad. And then I needed to do something on the computer today. So since I missed the counseling appointment, I tried to get on the computer and do that, and the application kept messing up and wouldn't let me upload the thing that I needed to upload. And I just started to feel like everything was going downhill and just spiraling at that point, and I was trying to make myself not spiral. And you know what? I did a decent job. I could have just went off the rails, and even though I'm sad, as you can tell or whatever, because the day just kind of went downhill pretty quickly, I kept my composure and I just kept moving on. So, okay, I can't do that. What is something that I can do? So I did the dishes. What else can I do? I went through my mail that I needed to go through. Today is bill paying day, so I paid the bills. just going down my list and saying, okay, that didn't work, what else is on the list that I could try to get done today? Because I am a very task-oriented person, so when I feel like I am not doing enough, then it starts feeding into what I've been talking about the last few videos. Oh, you're not enough. Oh, you're not doing enough. This, that, and the other. I've also been feeling quite a bit of loneliness, just due to some circumstances that have happened over the last few months. Not just the separation from my partner. My daughter also moved, and she's an adult now, and she moved and took a training program and stuff like that at a hospital. So she is progressing in her life. She's taking that step out on her own, and I'm so very proud of her for that. But that means that I'm at home alone, so it just brings about some loneliness, and especially when days are hard and they don't go like you expect, then for me at least, it brings about more intense feelings of loneliness, or not being able to share what's happening in my day with someone. So I was just experiencing all of that today, and one of the things that came to mind just a few minutes ago was how I just feel like my house is empty, right? So I have, a living room with 2 couches. I have a dining room with a big table so that multiple people could sit in it, for meals. And yet there's no one here to do that with. There's no one here to, my kids are not here that they can fill up those couches or fill up that kitchen table. So just getting used to, I guess maybe it's empty nest syndrome, they say when your kids get older and they become adults and they have their own lives and things like that, you get an empty nest feeling. And I was just experiencing that today, where I was sitting in the house all alone and just looking at the furniture and everything, and I thought to myself, even the backyard, like, I would love to be able to grill and stuff like that, but there's no one to grill for. There's no one to have meals with and things like that. And then it was like, wait a second, like, you're trying to create this journey for yourself, to make yourself feel secure, to make yourself feel like you're worthy, and you're not doing something that you would enjoy because you don't have people there to do it with. And I understand that, but in another sense, it just hit me like, you're prolonging or putting off your joy because of your justification is there isn't people here to enjoy it with you. But you can still pursue joy on your own, and you can still have joy even when you're not around people. So I drug out my patio, it's actually a camping chair. I drug out my camping chair and came out here, and I'm sitting in my backyard by myself, but it's nice out. I can hear birds chirping and everything. My puppy's out here, and as I'm sitting out here, I am enjoying myself. I'm enjoying just relaxing, feeling a breeze now and then, seeing my puppy play, things like that. And I decided, okay, you know what? this grilling has been on your mind for such a while now because the weather's nice and this and that. So I just went on Walmart's website and I just bought a cheap grill, $24. And I bought the charcoal and some vegetables because I like making veggie packs. It's something my partner and I would do. Make veggie packs, and he would make, burgers or chicken or something on the grill, and then we'd have the veggie packs. It was something I really, really enjoyed, just the experience of. Of course, I like the food. I mean, come on. But I just enjoyed the experience of being outside, smelling the charcoal grill, or he, had a gas one, but I just love charcoal. I know it's more tedious and everything else, but I just enjoy the flavor and I like the smell. It makes me feel like a kid again, kind of, because I remember grilling out with charcoal all the time. But I just remember enjoying grilling, sitting outside, maybe listening to music, chit-chatting or whatever, but just enjoying the sunshine or the breeze or whatever it was. And I'm not going to deny myself that joy just because I'm here by myself. Like, I can still have that joy. And you know what? I can't say that a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, that I would have that realization, or that I would allow myself, that I would give myself permission to just enjoy something as simple as grilling. To me, and even now I do have a sense of that, I would feel like that's not going to be any fun just to do it by yourself. And that's what I think about everything. That's why I don't do anything, because I feel like it's not going to be enjoyable if I just do it by myself. And how harsh is that toward myself? Or if you think that way, how harsh is that towards yourself to say, I don't want to spend time with you. I don't want to spend time with myself. How harsh is that we've gotten to the level where we can't just enjoy experiencing something with ourselves. And I guess I just realized that now, and it's something that I never really, I guess, thought about it that way. That it's almost like I'm downing myself, like, you're not good enough to spend time with. I don't want to spend time with you. And it only feeds more into, you're not worthy, you're not enough, you're not this, you're not that. So I'm just challenging you today, like I'm challenging myself today, to say, wait a second, that's not right. Like, I love myself. I appreciate who I am today and everything that I've gone through to get to this place. And no, I'm not perfect. Yes, I have flaws, and I'm probably one of the best people to point them out to you. But with all of that, I still appreciate who I am. I still believe that I'm a lovable person, a caring person, and I can learn to spend time with myself and enjoy the experience with myself and only myself. So when I get my grill and stuff, I'm hoping to make a video with you guys, to bring you along the journey and just say, okay, it's fine. You know what? This is nice. It's nice to grill out, listen to music, or whatever I'm gonna do. Like, I get to choose. I get to choose what meal I'm going to make, what drink I'm going to drink, what music to listen to, how I'm going to make everything. Like, I can sit out here, enjoy the weather. I think that that's just my mantra or my motto that I have to keep telling myself every day now, is that find some joy, find some joy, find some joy. And no, you saying that you can't do it because you are alone is a lie. You saying it won't be enjoyable because you're alone is a lie. You need to start loving yourself, and you need to start being okay with doing things by yourself, because you are an awesome person. And you know what? I want you guys to know that too. If you're going through something like I am, or you're alone, you've been alone forever, or maybe you're just now alone, I don't know. Or even if you're not alone, just find something that brings you joy, and don't use being alone as an excuse. Don't lie to yourself and say, it's not worth it if other people aren't around me. It's not worth it. The energy is too much. It's too much to put forth the effort. Do you realize what you're saying? Like, I didn't even realize what I'm saying to myself. Basically, I'm telling myself, you're not worth the effort. You're not worth the time. You're not worth the energy. How harsh is that? I feel like, man, I have been so hard on myself for so long and not even knowing it. Sometimes I do know it. Sometimes I do know it. I'm very critical of myself. But other times, just those thoughts. And how long have I believed that? How long have I thought that? So much so that it's just second nature to me to say those things, to think those things, and just accept those things. But I want to get to a place where I challenge the thoughts that I have. I don't accept being harsh and critical on myself. I don't treat myself like a POS. Like, come on, let's be real. We don't need to treat ourselves like we are nothing, like we're dispensable. Like, we need to start viewing ourselves as children of God who are capable and who deserve to have joy no matter if somebody's around or not around. So it just finally hit me tonight, I guess. And so I wanted to get on here and just share that with you, because maybe you're experiencing the same thing. It's been hard for me today. And I have a lot of hard days, emotionally, mentally. But it just hit me today like, no, girl, you're not going to accept it today. You're going to go outside, you're going to sit, you're going to enjoy some weather. And while you're out there, you order that $24 grill. It's probably going to be the shakiest, jankiest, thinnest metal thing. But you're going to enjoy it. You're going to put that charcoal in there. You're going to make you some barbecue chicken and some foil packed veggies. And you're going to sit out there and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. That's what you're going to do. And I hope that you guys take that to heart and you challenge yourself today. What are you telling yourself? How harsh are you being on yourself? What are you telling yourself you cannot do because you don't have somebody next to you? You don't have somebody to experience it with. Girl or guy, you have somebody to experience it with. Number one, you have Jesus. But you have somebody that is awesome that you can experience it with. And it is you. You. Stop dogging yourself. Stop thinking that you're nothing. Start doing the things that you want to do because You are worth it. You deserve it. You are enough. I don't know if this has helped anybody, but it helped me tonight. I just came to the revelation and I got on this video because I want to share it with somebody else. Maybe you feel the same way. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are chosen. You are free. You are forgiven. I love you guys. Please take this to heart and challenge yourself today. I'll talk to you soon.